So, good morning, says I, good evening to the side of the world. It's me, the Lock Robster, the I'm in love of LA, bringing you the second of three vlogs that I'm doing today in celebration of my third year of being a YouTuber. So I want to thank MNL48 for giving me the content I need for this channel. I mean, it would have been a dead channel, uh, especially the last 2 years since I really had nothing. Basically just videos what my brother did and a little bit of videos that I shot, but no one seems to be interested in that. But yeah, and then you came along. Okay, so if you've seen my first one, it's part 6 of my MNL48 reacts to me series. So this one is a very new one. So without further ado, let's get to it. It's in my personal opinion, regarding the members themselves. But to me, this video I would entitle it as my personal MNL48 Senbatsu Fashionistas. Yes, so yeah. So these are the girls I believe are the fashionistas of MNL48. Yeah, so Senbatsu, so there are going to be 16 girls. I'm going to have to do this quickly because the latest interactive live episode will be on in maybe less than 20 minutes by now. But so let's get to it. So let's start with number 16, and that's Kyla. Yes. So she gives a, you know, the uh, the phrase or the term exotic beauty. It's definite meaning. Yeah. So yeah, so I really like that her off shoulder that she really got noticed, and she is like what they call a Moreno beauty because she has in her experience of being of joining beauty pageants. Yes, and I believe she's won a few of them from what I've heard. Okay, so yeah, so Kyla is number 16 on my top 16 ML48 fashionistas. Okay, next one. Okay, next one, number 15 is ML48 Gia. Can you say? Yes. So yeah, it's how she looks very daring sometimes, and she has that no nonsense look, almost like really what you see in models, and looks like she's born to be a model, especially now that she's part of the Tokyo Girls collection. Yeah. So yeah, and I was kind of surprised, of it when I found out that she was half American and half Bisaya. Well, yeah, I guess, uh, I didn't know that part of information that she was half American. I mean, she does have that look of being an American, but I didn't want to jump to say, oh, she's American like that. But yeah. So yeah, so number 15 is Gia. Okay. So number 14 is the second year center, ML48 Ali. As you can see, she dresses very daring for this, and I believe this is the outfit she wore for the handshake event, the recent handshake event. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, when I first saw Ali at the beginning, she's like very baby, very cutesy, but now that she was voted in as the second year sender, it seems a lot of her attitudes, the way she talks has changed a lot, and by the looks of it, her attitude definitely changes, like more mature now, and she's wearing more daring look. Yes, so number 14, Ali. Okay. Okay, so number 13 on my list of MNL48 fashionistas is Bray. Yes, Bray also surprises me uh, because the way she talks, it's almost sort of tomboyish to me, the way she speaks. And sometimes you can see her in get-ups where she dresses like a boyish fashion, you should say. But when she does herself up and wears these like really girly clothes. Yeah, she really carries it, and this is I guess one of them that I really notice. Yeah, she looks like a lady, very tough, but still a lady, not very tomboyish. Okay, yeah. So number 13, Bray. Okay. So next up is number 12, MNL48, Diane. Diane. Yes, it's it's a very simple look for her, especially in this picture. But if you've seen her photos, yeah, she does definitely up to date in her fashion sense. Yeah, sometimes she wears off shoulder. I couldn't actually find that picture. I know she did like an Instagram video of it with her wearing this red off shoulder thing, but I couldn't find an actual picture of it. But this one, this great dress that she wears, it's very green, and my favorite color is green, so I like it a lot, especially the skirt. Very very fashionable, yes, and very fits her taste, I believe. So yeah, so number 12, Deanne. Okay. So going up at number 11 is ML48, Colleen. Yes, and yeah, Colleen is, I guess, very, one of these very young girls and very fashionable, as always. And if you see a lot of her pics on her Facebook, yeah, she does carry herself very well. And what I like about this pic, I wish it was the whole body. You can see her legs. She's wearing like a thigh-high boots. And to me, boots is really a thing for girls because I think boots make your legs very sexy. Yeah, and she carries it, like I said, she carries it very well, especially with a simple like checkered shirt and a belt around it. Yeah. So yeah, a very good fashion sense for this girl, as young as she is. Okay, so number 11, Colleen. Okay. At number 10, it is MNL48, Ash. There you go. Yeah, and the pink surroundings, wearing a blue blouse and a white skirt. So yeah, yeah. I mean, she's uh, she's quite tall, I see, and a lot of fashion works very well for her. Yeah, and she also sometimes has that serious face because I've looked through some of her photos, and some of them she's not even smiling. Yeah, and I believe she was conscious about her teeth, but she had her, from what I heard, had her teeth repaired, and yeah, so she has this very great smile now. Yeah, and thank God she's back in the Senbatsu because she was part of the first, but the following single she wasn't part of it, which was a shame. But I guess it's because she was studying. That's why her time was very limited. But now that she's graduated, she has more time for ML48 to be part of those singles, and to for us to enjoy more of her photo shoots. I guess, which is one of these. Yeah. For a minute there, people thought that this was like a hint to the fourth single, which was like Sugar Rush. Yeah, even I thought that was too. But yeah, so number 10, Fashionista, Terminal 48, Ash. Okay. So I put it number 9 would be ML48, Ruth. Yes, Ruth is, yeah. I like the style of her hair, very long, very sleek. And black really works well for her. Yeah, it's makes her feel so demure, yeah, and mature at the same time. But yeah, and I really like her smile as well. But yeah, much like the other girls on this list, they carry themselves very well. And yeah, and I think other than a singer or dancer, she could have a future in modeling as well. But I mean, look at this, like she really carries it very well. Yeah, so my number 9 is Ruth. Okay. Okay, next up is number 8. Yeah, number 8 is MNL48, Abby. As I can say, she looks really fierce right there. And I know some of her photos, she has that fierce look on her face. Let's get a close up of that face right there. Yeah, and I was really surprised when this photo first came out, and she's wearing the terno or the Maria Clara dress, which she will use, which she will sport in the fourth single Ikaw ang Melody MV. Yeah, so yeah, it's really good. She carries a lot. Uh, Black really works well for her, but she's also into various colors, which really work. I mean, to me, she's a future beauty queen, a future model, in fact. And let's get very close up to that. There you go. Nice. Okay, yeah. So yeah, who cannot fall in love with Abby? Like I said, as I mentioned, she's a future Miss Philippines in the making. Yeah, and uh, I hope that does come true because I mean she can do it. I mean she has the looks, she has the body, she has the fashion sense. So yeah. So number 8, Abby. Okay, so now we go into the Kamen 7, Kami 7 of the Senbatsu of MNL48 Fashionistas. So at number 7, I go with MNL48 Gem. There you go, let's get a close look at that. Yeah. And yeah, so also she sports this terno or very clear dress for the Ikaw ang Melody MV. And believe it or not, I think one of the first pics, I'm not sure if it's this one, it's a totally different pic, but she's wearing that dress. I mentioned in one of my comments that when I first saw it, she looks very similar to Belle of Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. Not Belle of ML 48, but Belle of Beauty and the Beast with that yellow gown. Yeah. So yeah, it has the feel of it, and I mean, her hair being brown is the same way as Belle and Beauty and the Beast, and that's one of my favorite animated movies. Yeah. And yeah, so and she's very, her being short doesn't diminish her beauty at all. I mean, she carries herself very well as all the other girls here. But I mean, despite her diminutiveness, uh, she could really work it. Yeah, if you've seen all her pics on her Facebook regarding certain fashions, yeah, her clothes, yeah, she's very fashionable. I guess to show off her beauty a lot. And much like Colleen, her eyes are closed here in this particular photo. But yeah, so yeah, a beauty Gem is. Yeah, I mean her name is Gem, so and gems are beautiful as well. Okay, so that's number 7, Gem. Okay, so at number 6 of my MNL48 fashionistas. Okay, and it is MNL48 Thea. Yeah, Thea, and I chose her uh, I mean, it's not an elaborate dress. Yeah, it's not a long skirt, but a short skirt, and just a simple striped shirt, and wearing sneakers. You know, just her wearing a simple type of clothes like that, it's still very fashionable, and she really carries herself well wearing just simple clothes, just mini skirts and sneakers, and all that. I've seen a lot of her pics where this sort of fashion where she's wearing short skirts and just t-shirts, and yeah, I know, I mean, it really works for her. And I believe I mentioned in her, at least in her page, that regarding Thea, she fits the look of an idol. Yeah, I mean, she has those, like, I mean, her facial features, even like her eyes seem quite big, as well as her mouth is quite wide, and it's almost like she came off an anime, you know, an anime movie like that, or an anime series. Like she's like a living anime character to me. So yeah, simple look, big thumbs up. So yeah, so number 6 is Thea. Okay. So at number 5 we go to MNL48 Gab. Oh yes, Gab. Everyone uh, falls in love with Gab. Even the girls are falling in love with Gab because of her eyes. And yeah, and who wouldn't fall in love with this beauty as well? Uh, she's also a Morena beauty, but she's also has like foreign blood in her, and which is she's a quarter Finnish. Yeah, and if you go through a lot of her pics, also you'll see that how fashionable she is. And this one of the examples here, black, almost like with Ruth. It's very, it works well with her, uh, with the style that she likes. And yeah, I mean, just her, her looks alone, like whoa. That's why I guess the Moropok word just came out from her. Like when you just stare at her, you'll just fall head over heels for a beauty like this. Yeah. So number 5, Gab. Okay. Okay. At number 4, it is MNL48 Daryl. Oh yeah, Daryl. Wow. Much like G, she has this look. She has looks of an American. So I'm not sure if she is, half American. Maybe she's half something else. I'm not, I'm not really positive yet unless she says something about it. But I mean, I like this particular style of hers because, she has that black, I would say, I think the skirt isn't really like all the way down, but almost like a mini skirt, just a little bit longer, maybe just below the knees a bit. And I like the belt. It makes it look slimming to her. And a nice polo shirt. Yeah, it's very uh, in a way it's also simple, much like Thea's clothing, but it's a little bit more. Let's see here, very runway model to see this on the fashion regarding Daryl. Yeah, and yeah, she's and I've seen a lot of her pics too. Yeah, she really works it. Especially that, I think that recent one, if you've seen my last video where she's sporting the Avengers hoodie. I mean, it really works for her. I mean, it's not boyish or anything, but it really works well for her. And much like what she's wearing here now. Yeah, very beauty in front of our eyes. So, number 4, Daryl. Okay. Okay, at number 3, it would be, I believe she's born to be a fashionista, and she said so herself. ML48 Jan, yes. Oh, I like the way her style is, long skirts, mini boots, and yeah, I believe she mentioned one in one of, I believe in iLives or maybe in one of her videos back then on Facebook that she likes to dress up, yeah, and look, much like Abby, she has that fierce look on her face, see, like that, yeah. So yeah, yeah, I really like her style. I mean, that's why she's in top 3 of my fashionista list. Yeah, and I always look forward to what she will be wearing next time. So yeah, so and one more thing, I believe her Kami Oshi in AKB48 is uh, Koji Haru or Kojima Haruna, who's the uh, like the fashion fashion beauty goddess there in AKB48. Yeah. I mean, even though she's graduated already, but yeah, she admires her fashion style and likes to emulate her. So, my number 3, Jan. Okay. Okay, and at number 2, MNL48 fashionista would be none other than Madame MNL48 says. Yes, yeah. Yeah, as you can see here, she likes the off shoulder as well. And yeah, and the red works best for her. And she's also a Morena beauty, or should I say exotic beauty. There you go. I forgot to say exotic. So that's Kyla, Gab, and now Cess, so the exotic beauty. When I say exotic beauty, you think of like Disney princess, like Jasmine of Aladdin or Pocahontas in Pocahontas, like that. So I mean, just because you're dark skin doesn't doesn't really take away take away from it from white skinned women. But yeah, but the dark skin, I've seen a lot of like, I mean, here African American women, they're so beautiful, and I mean, like they really take care of themselves, and much like Cess does right here. And I remember this red dress. Actually, it's one of the gifts from her birthday from one of the Yemen loves. Yeah, and she likes sporting it as well. And yeah, I really like it, especially with the thin belt right there. And yeah, it really works well for her. And I mean, maybe she could also be a future beauty queen. But then again, she's really working on speaking very well. And I mean, she's trying her best, especially by speaking in the English language more fluently, I guess. But knowing Cess, whatever challenges face her, she will do it. I mean, she's perfect for a model. Maybe she could work on that as well. Yeah. Oh, I think she mentioned that in Interactive Live that she wanted to be like uh, one of the famous models around the world. One of her dreams of being that, and being an idol. That's why I guess this is one of the stepping stones of being an idol to go into that career. Okay, so my number two fashionista for eight, Madame Cess. Okay, yes. So, and now that we come to the number one of the MNL48 fashionistas, I'm not sure if you can guess it, but yes. So, drum roll, please. Da, 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 da. But you got hurry now. So, number one fashionista is Belle, MNL48 Belle. Yes, there you go. And I believe this is her favorite dress. She mentioned once in one of her Facebook posts. Yeah, let's get a closer look. There you go. Wow, nice, huh? Also loves the off shoulder. And yeah, and I could see the reason why she likes wearing this. I mean, it's very, very nice, very beautiful on her, and she could really work with it. Almost like one of those Parisian fashion models like that. And yeah, and I believe she's also joined a lot of beauty contests as well. I believe she's won some of them. And yeah, and Belle, I mean, who could go wrong with being the number one fashionista? And with that name, Belle stands for beauty in French, and it works well for her. And it seems to be destined that she's the number one fashionista of MNL48, in my opinion. But I mean, do you really disagree with me, Evan Loves? Yeah. So yeah, so there it goes. My top 16 are my personal Senbatsu MNL48's fashionistas. Okay, do you agree with my choices? Do you have any suggestion? I mean, do you have anyone who should have been included in this top 16, or who should we take off? I mean, that's so mean to take off, to remove from the list just to replace it with some. I think I should also mention, I guess, special mention to Claire. Yeah, because I've seen a pic of her, like, whoa. But yeah, but then I couldn't include her in here. Basically, she fell off at the side. Basically, she's at number 17. But yeah, I saw a pic of Claire, like, really, I was like, really stunning. Yeah, and also, it's unfortunate I couldn't include like Sayaka, Hazel, Nice, or NECA in this list since they're no longer MNL48 members. But yeah, special mention to them. So, MN Loves, I hope you enjoyed this news vlog of mine. Yeah, and thank you for watching. And yeah, so have any comments, just please leave them. Who are your top 16 fashionistas? I mean, I would really like to read your opinions on it. Yeah, since this type of video, this type of vlog regarding who the fashionistas just came out of the blue for me, then I decided. I mean, I started with 5, but then I grew to 16, just to cover the Senbatsu thing. But yeah, I guess I've talked too much. And I really need to get and watch the latest iLive now because it already started. Video went a bit too long, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I mean, I enjoyed myself just talking about uh, the MNL48 members who are included in my Senbatsu Fashionista list. So yes, so once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient. Uh, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Lock Robster. And without anything else, adieu.